The warm summer sun streamed through the windows of the kitchen. That should have been enough to bring some joy to Sandy's heart, but it didn't today. The teenager tossed the newspaper aside and put her breakfast dishes in the sink. Seeing Sandy's disappointment, Mom gave her a sympathetic look and said, "Didn't see anything again today?" "No, and I'm really getting bored. I looked forward to summer vacation, but now I almost wish I was back in school," Sandy said with a pout. "It wouldn't be so bad if some of my friends were around to hang out with. But Ginger is traveling with her family in Europe, and Trish is working all the time at her new job. I thought I would have a part-time job myself by now." "Something will come along soon, dear," said Mom as she put the dishes in the dishwasher. "Have you checked on the internet for job listings?" "Yes, I have checked everywhere. I even put a job wanted notice on the bulletin board over at the hardware store. I know that's not very high-tech, but I am willing to try anything." Sandy trudged off to her room and looked for a book to read or anything to fill the time. She had just settled into her round overstuffed chair when the phone rang. In a few moments her mother called to her that the call was for her. Sandy's mother waited with anticipation in the kitchen, wondering what the call was all about. In a few minutes, Sandy walked back into the kitchen with a big smile on her face. "That was Mr. Boswell from school. You know he teaches computer and visual arts classes, right? He saw my ad at the hardware store and thought I might like to help him with a job he is doing this summer," Sandy said excitedly. "What kind of job is it?" asked Mom. "This is going to be so cool," said Sandy as she clapped her hands together. "Mr. Boswell's wife works at the museum downtown. They need to have all of the displays photographed and the items in each display cataloged. He wants me to help him shoot the pictures." "Wow, that does sound interesting," said Mom. "How long does he think it will take?" "He said he expects to shoot every day except Sunday, and he thinks he will shoot about 8 to 9 hours a day," Sandy said with a grin. "He said if everything works out well, it could lead to a long-term job for me once school starts again. The museum needs someone to help document things all the time." "That does sound exciting, Sandy," said Mom. "But I thought you just wanted a part-time job. I hope you were not beating off more than you can chew." "I know. I thought of that, too, but this is such a good opportunity. Mr. Boswell said that I could probably take some days off when he was working on other parts of the displays." "Did he tell you how much it would pay?" asked Mom. "It is just minimum wage to start, but he said he would try to get me a raise as the summer progressed," Sandy said. "But I don't really care about the money. I will be learning so much, and it will be great to have a job even after school starts again. I am happy for you, dear." "When will you start?" asked Mom. "Tomorrow morning. He has already been doing some work at the museum, but he realized he would never get on if he didn't get someone to help him. He was over at the hardware store this morning getting some things he needed for the shoot when he saw my notice on the bulletin board," said Sandy. "Well," said Mom, "even the low-tech way of advertising still works.